Welcome to Agoracom Small Cap Breaking News, your daily go-to source for the best small cap headlines for over 65 million investors since 2007.
That's right.
Are you ready for some potentially market-moving news?
Absolutely. Always ready for that.
We have gold,
Uh-huh.
battery recycling,
Okay.
and lithium developments that you won't want to miss.
These are some sectors that are really heating up right now.
Yeah.
And today's news is especially interesting. So
Yep.
let's dive in.
First up, we have Omai Gold Mines Corp.
Okay.
They trade on the TSXV under the symbol OMG,
Got it.
and on the OTCQB under the symbol OMGGF.
Okay.
They've just announced significant new drill results from their Wenot gold deposit in Guyana.
This is potentially huge.
Hey,
We're
yeah.
talking about a deposit that was part of a mine that produced over 3.7 million ounces of gold
Wow.
before it closed in 2005.
Oh, wow.
And with gold prices near record highs, these new results are getting a lot of attention.
Yeah?
One drill hole yielded 5.21 grams of gold per ton,
Okay.
over 19.3 meters. That's the kind of discovery that can revive a project.
5.21 grams per ton over 19.3 meters. That's a headline number for sure.
Right.
And this is just one of 8 new holes they've drilled this year,
Uh-huh.
with more results coming soon.
Exciting.
Plus, their 2024 assessment only factored in 45% of the known resources.
Wow.
There's a lot more to uncover here.
Exactly.
They are aiming for a large-scale open-pit operation.
Okay.
And these results suggest there's significant potential for expansion.
For sure.
This is a company to watch, for sure.
Definitely is.
Next up, we have news from I-80 Gold Corp,
Okay.
another gold company making waves.
Right.
They trade on the TSX under the symbol IAU
Got it.
and on the NYSE under the symbol IAUX.
IAUX.
They've just released a promising economic assessment
Okay.
for their Granite Creek Underground Project in Nevada.
What's interesting here is their plan to create a centralized mining hub in Nevada.
Oh,
They're looking to leverage their Lone Tree autoclave facility
okay.
to process refractory ore from Granite Creek.
Okay. Which is known for being difficult and expensive to process.
Right.
This could be a real game changer
Yeah.
in terms of efficiency and cost savings.
And the numbers from the assessment look good.
Yeah.
They're projecting a post-tax net present value of $155 million
Okay.
at a gold price of $2,175 per ounce.
Okay.
But here's where it gets really interesting.
All right.
At $2,900 an ounce,
Okay.
a price that we're getting very close to,
Oh, wow.
that NPV jumps to a whopping $344 million.
Wow. That's impressive.
And keep in mind, that's based on their current understanding of the deposit.
Yeah.
They believe there's potential for significant resource expansion, especially considering they're just 10 kilometers from the massive Turquoise Ridge complex,
Oh, wow.
estimated to hold 20 million ounces of gold.
That's a lot of gold.
There's a lot to be excited about here.
There is.
Okay, so 2 gold companies with some serious potential for growth.
For sure.
Let's shift gears now and talk about EVSX Corp,
Okay.
a subsidiary of St. George's Eco Mining Corp. Okay.
They trade on the CSE under the symbol SX,
Okay.
on the OTCQB under the symbol SXOOF,
Got it.
and on the FSE under the symbol 85G1.
All right.
They've just received environmental approval for their battery processing facility in Ontario.
This is a big deal for the battery recycling industry.
Yeah.
As you know, demand for battery materials is skyrocketing with the rise of electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Recycling is going to be crucial to meeting that demand sustainably.
Right.
And EVSX's facility, with a capacity to process 10,000 metric tons of batteries per year,
Okay.
is positioned right in the heart of North America's automotive industry.
So no more shipping those old batteries overseas.
Well, that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Reduce that reliance on, shipping things all over the place.
This facility isn't just about size, though, right?
No.
They're claiming to have a zero-waste model,
Uh-huh.
recovering everything from lithium and nickel to aluminum, steel, and even plastics.
That's right. They are really trying to set a new standard for the industry
Yeah.
with their commitment to sustainability.
Yeah.
No more shipping those old batteries overseas.
Right.
They are aiming to create a truly circular economy for battery materials right here in North America.
So we've got gold potentially coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
And batteries being recycled.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about lithium.
Okay. Sounds good.
Volt Lithium Corp.
Right.
Traded on the TSXV under the symbol VLT
Okay.
And on the OTCQB, under the symbol VLTLF,
ELTLF. Okay.
is making some bold claims about their lithium extraction technology in Texas.
They say they've achieved a 99% lithium extraction rate
Wow.
using their direct lithium extraction technology,
Okay.
which focuses on extracting lithium from oil field brine in the Permian Basin.
99%. That sounds almost too good to be true.
It is impressive.
What's the catch here?
Well, it's important to remember that they're still in the early stages of scaling up this technology. But if they can deliver on their promises, this could be a major disruption to the lithium market.
Their process is supposed to be more sustainable and potentially cheaper than traditional lithium mining.
Yes, that's the idea.
Instead of digging up vast areas of land,
Yeah.
they're extracting lithium from a byproduct of oil and gas production.
Exactly.
And they've already started stockpiling lithium
Oh.
for when demand really takes off.
More.
They're clearly betting big on the future of lithium.
They are.
So we've got 4 companies all making headlines.
Yeah,
With potentially game-changing developments in their respective sectors.
it's true.
It's clear that these smaller companies are driving innovation in some of the most exciting areas of the market.
Absolutely.
They're companies to watch,
They are.
and we'll be following their progress closely.
Definitely. Welcome back to Agoracom's Small Cap Breaking News. Let's dive deeper into the numbers behind these exciting headlines.
Okay, let's start with Omai Gold Mines.
Okay.
Their press release actually quotes their CEO, Elaine Ellingham, as saying,
All right.
"The ongoing 2025 drilling program has intersected significant gold mineralization, including 5.21 GTTO over 19.3 meters, starting at 127.7 meters downhole in ODD 25-030.
Wow.
The results to date from the 8 holes completed in 2025 continue to demonstrate the continuity of mineralization along strike and down dip, with a number of drill holes intersecting high-grade gold mineralization." So what does that all mean?
Well, those are some seriously compelling numbers.
Yeah.
5.21 grams of gold per ton over 19.3 meters is considered a high-grade intersection,
Okay.
especially in an open-pit mining scenario.
Right.
And finding this kind of mineralization at a depth of 127.7 meters suggests that the deposit could extend much deeper.
And remember, their previous assessment, which didn't even include these new findings, outlined an inferred mineral resource of 5.5 million ounces of gold.
Wow.
Imagine what those numbers could look like once they factor in these new drill results.
It's definitely promising.
Yeah.
And it explains why investors are so excited about Omai Gold Mines. Keep in mind, they're planning to release an updated mineral resource estimate in the second quarter of this year and revised preliminary economic assessment in the third quarter.
Okay.
Those reports should provide a clearer picture of the Wenot deposit's true potential.
Speaking of promising numbers, let's move on to I-80 Gold Corp.
All right.
And their Granite Creek project.
Okay.
Their preliminary economic assessment outlines some impressive financial projections.
Their projected internal rate of return is 24.5% after tax,
Okay.
using a base case gold price of $2,175 per ounce.
Okay.
That's a very attractive return for investors.
Yeah.
And if gold prices climb to $2,900 an ounce,
Okay.
that IRR jumps to a staggering 42.1% after tax.
Those are returns that would make any investor sit up and take notice.
Yeah.
But what about the costs associated with this project? Mining isn't exactly known for being cheap.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I-80 Gold has a strategic advantage here.
Okay.
They are planning to leverage their existing Lone Tree autoclave facility to process the refractory ore from Granite Creek.
Okay.
This is a key part of their hub-and-spoke strategy, which aims to create a centralized processing center in Nevada.
So they're basically creating economies of scale by processing ore from multiple mines at a single facility.
Exactly.
And that translates into significant cost savings.
It does.
Their assessment estimates all-in sustaining costs of just 1,597 thousandths per ounce of gold.
Wow.
That's well below the industry average.
Yeah,
It makes them very competitive, even if gold prices were to fluctuate.
definitely.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, let's switch gears now and talk about EVSX Corp
All right.
and their battery processing facility in Ontario.
Okay.
The press release mentioned that their facility will be a key contributor to the circular economy of critical and strategic battery metals.
That's an important point.
Yeah.
We often hear about the environmental benefits of recycling,
Right.
but the economic implications are equally significant.
Yeah.
EVSX is aiming to create a closed-loop system for battery materials, recovering and reusing valuable metals like lithium, nickel, and cobalt.
And those metals are in high demand right now,
Yeah, they are.
with prices soaring due to the electric vehicle boom.
Absolutely.
So by recovering these metals domestically,
Yeah.
EVSX is not only reducing reliance on foreign suppliers, but also tapping into a valuable revenue stream.
Exactly.
Their facility has a processing capacity of 10,000 metric tons of batteries per year.
Wow.
That's a lot of potential revenue.
That is.
It sounds like they're positioned perfectly to capitalize on the growing demand for battery materials.
I think so.
Finally, let's talk about Volt Lithium.
Okay.
Their claim of a 99% lithium extraction rate using their direct lithium extraction technology is certainly attention-grabbing.
Yeah.
What kind of numbers are they projecting in terms of production?
Well, they've been relatively quiet about specific production targets so far.
Oh, okay.
But they have highlighted that their technology allows them to bypass traditional evaporation ponds, which can take months or even years to produce lithium. They claim their DLE process can produce lithium in a matter of days. If they can scale this up effectively, it could significantly shorten the production timeline for lithium.
That could be a major competitive advantage in a market where demand is outstripping supply.
For sure.
They are also working on stockpiling lithium, which is smart.
Absolutely.
And their focus on extracting lithium from oil field brine in the Permian Basin gives them access to a vast and readily available resource.
It does.
They estimate that there are over 500,000 metric tons of lithium dissolved in the brine produced in the Permian Basin each year.
That's incredible.
Wow. That's a lot of potential lithium.
It is.
It sounds like they're thinking long-term.
Yeah.
And positioning themselves to become a major player in the lithium market.
They're definitely a company to watch.
Okay.
But as with any new technology,
Yeah.
there are challenges to overcome.
Sure.
They need to demonstrate that their DLE process can be scaled up efficiently and cost-effectively, and they'll need to secure the necessary permits and water rights to operate in a water-stressed region like the Permian Basin.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Water management is going to be a critical issue for them.
So there's a lot of potential here, but also a lot of execution risk.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how they navigate these challenges in the coming months and years.
For sure.
This is all fascinating stuff.
These smaller companies are truly pushing the boundaries of innovation in their respective fields.
They are indeed.
And their success could have major implications for the future of these industries.
It really could.
But as with any investment, it's important to be aware of the risks as well as the potential rewards.
Absolutely.
That's a good reminder. Welcome back to Agoracom's Small Cap Breaking News.
We've covered some really promising developments in the gold, battery recycling, and lithium sectors today, but it's crucial to look at the other side of the coin as well. You're absolutely right. Every investment opportunity comes with its own set of risks and challenges. So let's shift gears now and discuss some of the potential hurdles these companies might face.
Okay, starting with Omai Gold Mines, while their drill results from the Wenot deposit are encouraging, exploration is just the first step in a very long process.
Right. It's not like they'll be pulling gold bars out of the ground tomorrow.
Exactly. They need to conduct much more drilling to fully define the size and scope of the deposit.
Right.
They haven't even completed all the assays for the current drilling program. And even if they find enough gold to justify building a mine, they still face regulatory hurdles, permitting processes, and securing the necessary financing. Those things can take years, and a lot can happen during that time.
So investors need to be patient and understand that there's no guarantee of success.
Yeah.
What about I-80 Gold Corp? What potential challenges do they face with their Granite Creek project?
Well, their plan to process the refractory ore from Granite Creek at their Lone Tree autoclave facility makes sense on paper. But it also creates a dependency on that facility.
Right.
What happens if there are delays in getting the autoclave operational, or if they encounter unforeseen technical issues?
Right.
These are all factors that investors need to consider.
And underground mining itself comes with its own set of inherent risks, doesn't it?
Absolutely. There's always the potential for ground stability issues, water management challenges, and safety concerns. And let's not forget about the potential for fluctuating gold prices. Their entire financial model relies on gold staying above a certain price point. If gold prices were to drop significantly, the economics of the project could change dramatically.
It seems like every exciting opportunity comes with its own set of cautionary tales. What about EVSX Corp and their battery processing facility? What are some of the challenges they might encounter?
Well, one of their biggest challenges will be securing a consistent and reliable supply of used batteries they need to establish strong partnerships with battery manufacturers, automakers, and electronic waste recyclers to ensure a steady stream of material for their facility. Competition in the battery recycling space is heating up, so those partnerships are crucial.
And as we know, technology is constantly evolving. What happens when new battery chemistries come onto the market? Will their facility be able to adapt and handle these new types of batteries?
That's a great question. EVSX needs to be forward-thinking and invest in technology that can handle a variety of battery types. Otherwise, they risk becoming obsolete as the industry evolves. They're claiming to be a one-stop shop for battery recycling, but they need to be able to live up to that claim.
Flexibility and adaptability are key to their long-term success. Finally, let's discuss Volt Lithium. Their direct lithium extraction technology sounds groundbreaking, but scaling up any new technology can be a bumpy road.
You're telling me they need to demonstrate that their technology can work efficiently and cost-effectively at a much larger scale than they've tested so far. There's always a chance that they'll encounter unforeseen technical challenges when they try to ramp up production.
And they're entering a market that's already quite competitive. Can they produce lithium at a price that can compete with the established players? Especially considering that lithium prices have been quite volatile in recent years.
That's the million-dollar question. They're making bold claims about the efficiency and cost-effectiveness of their technology, but they still need to prove that it can work in the real world at a commercial scale. They also need to secure the necessary permits and water rights to operate in the Permian Basin, which is a region known for its water scarcity. Water management is going to be a critical issue for them.
So while Volt Lithium might have a lot of potential investors should proceed with caution, there's still a lot of execution risk involved. It seems like there's always a flip side to these exciting stories, doesn't it?
It's true, investing in small cap companies, especially those involved in disruptive technologies, always carries a higher degree of risk. But it's important to remember that risk and reward are often two sides of the same coin. These companies are pushing the boundaries of innovation, and if they succeed, the rewards for investors could be substantial.
It's a balancing act, weighing the potential rewards against the inherent risks. That's why it's so crucial for investors to do their own thorough research before making any decisions. Don't just rely on headlines and press releases. Dig deeper, look at the financials, understand the technology, and assess the management team. Knowledge is power, especially in the world of investing.
Well said, and remember, never invest more than you can afford to lose. The small cap market can be volatile, and there are no guarantees. But for those who do their homework and approach it with a level head, the potential rewards can be very exciting.
That's a great note to end on. Thanks for joining us today for this deep dive into the world of small cap breaking news. We've covered a lot of ground, from exciting new developments to potential challenges and risks. As always, we encourage you to do your own research and stay informed. We'll be back tomorrow with more market moving news. Until then, happy investing.